I am Mrs. Matilda Johnson. I am the current area president for West Africa for the Methodist, World Federation of Methodists and Uniting Church Women. I am also the current assistant secretary of conference for the Methodist Church, the Gambia. I am the current president for YWCA, the Gambia. And I belong to several NGOs and faith-based organizations in my country. I just want to add my voice to the debate on the MDGs. Firstly, I would like to say that the MDGs has got a woman's face. Now, what do I mean by the MDGs has got a woman's face? First of all, goal 1, who are the poor people mostly? They are women. Goal 2, who are the illiterates? Mostly women. Goal 3, who does gender equality and lack of empowerment affect? Women again. Goal 4, maternal health, childbearing, who does it affect? Women. Issues of HIV and AIDS and STIs, we have more women infected than men. And who are those engaged in unsafe environmental conditions? In most places in Africa, certainly in my country, it is women. And that is why I say it has got a woman's face. But I just want to say that even long before 2000, these issues have been raised by NGOs, by CBOs, by faith-based organizations, by women's groups. But it is only now that the UN has packaged it, repackaged it, and brought it out as the MDGs. And I like to say that our leaders, when they were signing on the dotted line, they did not think about certain implications. Because, what would you do? You signed and said we will attain these targets in 15 years. What happens if you have a tsunami? What happens if you have floods, if you have droughts, if you have famine? What of all the political strife we had, especially in Africa, in Asia, along the East, where you have the Arab Spring and the Africa Spring, and everywhere is springing. They did not even think about that. What would happen in that case? Will you be able to achieve the targets? Obviously no. I just want to say that as a woman, definitely, we should have been more involved in the putting together of these issues and sitting at the table to discuss and see how best we can come about eradicating poverty, which I believe we cannot eradicate because in the Bible it says the poor shall always be with you. I don't think we can eradicate poverty. We can reduce it and make sure that we put in place certain structures, certain resources for people to be able to live a comfortable life. But to eradicate poverty totally, I don't think so. In my opinion, it is not possible. Another issue I would like to say that the churches, the faith-based organization, we have been in touch with the communities for a long, long time. We have been working with people at the grassroots levels, and once they come to trust you, then they will tell you what their problems are, and then you know how best you'll be able to assist them. It's not like a project coming in, going in and say, okay, this village, we will give them tap water, and you put the water 100 miles away from where the people are living. Nobody would access it. But we in the church community, we have been working with them. We go in there, we ask them what their needs are, we talk to them, and they give us feedback. And using that method, we are able to make sure that we provide for the women, especially in the rural areas, who are the poorest of the poor, to ensure that they have drinking water, that they have good roads, that they have schools for education, and also health clinics, which are very, very important. And lastly, I would like to say that by coming to the CSW, this is my second time, I do hope that we will come out with tangible and practical things that we can work on. Because I was here last year, we came here, we discussed, we made reports, we went back to our governments, it didn't happen. But I only hope that this time around, our governments will listen to us women especially, and make sure that they implement what is to be done to enable us to have a happy and healthy world. Thank you.
Thank you.